Sometimes, Richard. When we're too close to a problem, we're not able to see it clearly.
Jasmine. I haven't had a drink in 30 days. Can you find it in your heart to trust the man you married?
I'm not undermining your progress. I'm not.
It sure feels like it. You're waiting for me to slip up.
Not true. Please understand what predicaments I face. I'm trying to balance Goldman Oil as well as the boutique. Have some compassion for your wife. You should feel guilty for the stress you inflict.
Like I tell my opponents. Guilt is for insecure people. I feel nothing.
Just say what you really mean.
What are you talking about?
Just say it, Richard. Come out with it instead of using this as an excuse to attack the one and only person who still believes in you.
This is just me and you talking. Plenty people believe in me and the products and services we sell. Don't be ridiculous.
I don't think I am Mr. Goldman. I'm sorry if that bothers you.
We don't have time for quarrelsome debate.
You hate me going to the boutique 3 times a week. And I'm never the one who starts this.
Jasmine.
I'm listening.
Let's not destroy a perfect start of the day. You made love to me this morning. It was so divine. I could tell you were not at your best. And it was still good.
Well, Richard, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, but do you have to be so rough? Try to remember you love me.
Jasmine. This big, black anaconda has a vicious mind of its own. It controls us both.
Doesn't make it right what you do. Although, I love you very much.
I love you too.
Anyway. Your needs are important, I recognize that.
What can I give you that you don't already have?
When I look into your eyes, I feel I can conquer the world without interruption. No one telling me what to do, my word being the final say.
You can.
And I'm doing that with every responsibility our companies have.
I know. Best Actress and Best Director are a match made for heaven.
I'm not an actress, Richard. I mean the things I say. What on earth are you implying?
Calm down. You took it the wrong way. I don't want to fight with you. It's never productive.
I agree. I hope maintenance will be done in my office soon. Valencia's in there as well. She's come up with bogus reasons. Giving them tips on what needs to be done.
Is that right?
When new men enter the building, she makes herself scarce from work she's procrastinated on, to be in their presence.
I see. Crack your whip. Keep her in line. She is 2 minutes from being tossed out on her ear.
You forget every time I find reason to give her the boot, you fall for it when she licks yours. Anyway, my overseas contact phoned regarding our offshore leases.
The company's not withdrawing agreement, are they?
No, we're locked in.
Good.
Just negotiations I handled on my last trip, has routine papers I need you to sign.
And?
Richard, your signature's needed. I'd appreciate it if you'd take time out.
It never stopped you before. You've always had my permission, Jasmine. What's different now?
It's not a sensible idea. I'm just giving you advice on what's best for us.
Why?
One word. Investigation. I don't like it no more than you do, but we should keep performing as we do, by the book. They're always watching and waiting.
Fair to say.
I'm practicing this at the boutique as well.
As for the Benjamin file, have Valencia draw up contractual papers, along with digital correspondence by this evening.
No problem, I'll supply her with any additional information she may need to carry out.
Perfect. Thank you. Incoming call.
I knew the moment you left me, I could hear your heart say goodbye, and I felt you go, and my life ended there with you, frozen here in time. I can still feel your touch when I'm lonely, and your memory never leaves my side. So I'll wait for you forever.
Hello, what a lovely group of high-value people we have here. Nice to meet you folks.
Nice to meet you as well. Speaking for the group. You're safe here.
Forgive me. You saw my hesitation. I may look as though I'm coming straight from Pound Town, but I assure you I have a little measly job I just left to join your splendid folks here.
It's okay to be nervous.
People who have the guts to work at gas stations, convenience stores and food carts, those are the real heroes.
Care to share what job you have?
Not at this moment. Let's just say, it involves handing over a single key, attached to a wooden paddle, to open the door, to a disgusting bathroom behind the place.
Share what you feel most comfortable.
Thank you for accepting me here.
This is why outside of my medical practice, I founded a support group to help anyone in need of mental health services.
I'm sure I speak for all when I say, I appreciate you, dear.
No problem.
Well, I suppose I must introduce myself. Give you background about my life.
Everyone has had their turn for the day, so don't feel as though you have to rush. Take your time.
I don't know where to start.
It's okay.
Is it really?
How about the beginning?
I guess. My name's Karen Foster. I'm a wife. I used to be a neuroscience disease control analyst. Married to a police chief, too many years to share. I'm not happy. But we have one child. A son. A beautiful smart baby boy who's lost his way. My heart's ripped to shreds of what's going on.
How old is your son?
That's not important. My husband and I are well-traveled. Cultured. We're good, hard-working people who've been taken advantage of. Kicked into society's toilet. By one man. His name's Richard Goldman. Are you familiar with him, Helen?
Somewhat.
He propelled us into poverty.
What do you know about this man, since he appears to hold significance in your life?
This is a hard pill to digest. He's a powerful man, he and his wife. They throw money and clout around, like they own the damn world. I can't stand the fraud.
You see, group. This is typical.
What do you mean?
And I'm glad we're getting to the bottom of it. Cleansing the hurt and pain when it's surfaced to the top when asked to reveal the source of misery. Sometimes we hate what we see, so we discount others' achievements by projecting from deep within. It's great you're getting this out. Continue, Karen.
Thank you. He has successful businesses, newspapers, a sports team, his own jet, large assets and wealth. Meanwhile, out of retaliation, this Goldman character stripped my husband of his pride, dignity, self-respect, and a job title he fought for since his early 20s. Authorities are investigating him for money, corruption and murder. Why don't they just arrest this awful man? There's plenty evidence. It may be circumstantial, but it's incriminating.
There's really something to say about perceiving one person to be the reason for a set of monumental problems. This is good.
Wow. You're hard as nails. Are you serious? What kind of support group is this? Tell me.
Take it easy, Karen.
My feelings are valid. I know who did this to my beautiful family.
We're here to listen.
Judgment.
None.
Life's beating us up, Helen. Terribly. I didn't realize what it was doing to me. Here I am working for a job even a teenager wouldn't take. My husband Jack knows we're strapped for cash at this point. He doesn't care whether our son and I are eating dog food for lunch. I can't take it. Hurts so much to be done like this. I'm sorry, just last night, we had asked our fancy well-to-do pastor for a pair of trousers, shoes, dresses, and shirts. Things a human needs to survive. I ought to have knocked my pitiful husband into tomorrow for putting us through a life of lies and degradation. Damn you, Jack.
Relax, Karen.
Have mercy. Shit's serious to the goddamn core. What's an gnarly horse like me to do now? Damn you, Jack.
You've come to the right place.
I'm tired of being strong.
We beat ourselves up not realizing we have the power to change. Using our minds. Simply speaking positive affirmations.
You gotta be a bold, stupid Nimrod. To wake up broken, just lay there scratching sweaty balls. I mean absolutely no wherewith to recognize one's own dire straits. More honestly, I will not stand for these broken promises either. No way.
Very good. Get it out.
This is why. I was single for years before I met him. I refused to have anything blocking my purpose. This has been my experience and I refuse to repeat that error.
We understand.
You know?
Yes. Being single is not a curse. It's an opportunity to get things right. With no interruptions. It's a way to focus on what you need out of life.
No lies detected whatsoever.
Mom, you look so nice every day. I bet the women at the office don't look half as good. Even when they try on their best days.
They uphold standards for our company's policy. But thank you, beloved. Douglas and I never have any complaints. You look wonderful and hip whenever we see you.
Mom, no one says hip anymore unless they're referring to an actual hip.
Well, I still use the word. It works for me.
Sorry.
Anyway, I do appreciate the compliment.
Well deserved for an awesome mom who goes above and beyond.
I'm glad you noticed. You know I love and support you to the fullest, Taylor.
Sure.
But if I didn't know any better, I would think you had something up your sleeve, for a request you've been waiting to ask.
Mom.
Am I right, young lady?
No, of course not. Can't a loving daughter tell her own mother what she means to her?
Yes, she can. Forgive me, sweetheart, I guess I've been on edge lately.
It's okay, Mom. I'm not hurt. I get what it is to have a full schedule and commitments with deadlines. Life isn't easy.
It's not. And I'm so proud of you for recognizing that. Which brings me to my next point. Those files Douglas handed you last week were done beautifully. The project warranted great attention. You executed just the way we needed.
Thanks, Mom. I was happy to do it. I enjoy pulling my weight here and at the office.
I always want to know if it interferes with schooling, but you reassure me it doesn't. I see the work you do. Fantastic.
I'm about to challenge mom, even if it kills me, I'll be honest about that.
Like mother, like daughter.
Right. Hopefully I made it through everything, exams, you name it, flying colors, I hope.
Fingers crossed, darling.
So, what's your opinion on how Douglas is doing? He was pretty mad about what those uncivilized animals did to our home.
I'm sorry, daughter. I apologize about the way he's been acting. Or lack thereof. He's busy. He has a lot on his mind. Douglas loves you. However, he's not letting this go. You know how he feels about us.
I do.
He's had an idea who came into our home.
Who is it, Mom? I wanna know.
You and me both.
Sounds like you know who's responsible.
I don't. Authorities are doing everything they can to find the perpetrators.
They better be. I lost sleep for weeks because of it.
I know. It's a lot.
Unfortunately.
Sophia, my love, I'm home, darling.
How was your day?
Splendid. Eventful. How are you, my beautiful queen?
Fine now that you're here.
Good. You shouldn't dress so gorgeous and smell so tantalizing every day. I get worked up just looking at you.
Don't start, Douglas. I had a long day.
We made a lot of money in recent weeks and today. I couldn't wait to get home.
We had fun last night and I'm still reaming from your bedroom tricks you pulled from your big hat.
Is that the only big item you saw?
No.
You're such a smart woman, that's why I dedicate my life to you.
We're in this together. But I'm exhausted, my love.
Sorry to hear that. I have something to alleviate any stress you have.
Is that so?
Round 4. Tonight.
Douglas, please. Men are something else, I swear.
What do you expect when a man has the most ravishing wife of all wives?
Since you put it like that, give me more sugar and I'll answer your question.
Gladly. You're always the best part of my day. I love you, Sophia.
Same here. I love you too.
Summertime makes me come alive, makes me think of you. Sunny skies turn starry-eyed in the snow.
I got the engine running beautiful. Let's say we blow this joint and have dinner at my place.
I'm sorry, honey, I'd love to, but I'm meeting my mother here soon.
I propose love, life, and a long healthy marriage. Me and you.
Excuse me, what are you saying now, Brian?
Not here right now, I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, it's not till I'm sure.
I'm still going to ask why.
I have one piece of advice, lover. Don't make a fool of yourself.
Fine. Whatever floats your boat. I'm sure you're the woman I've been searching for so many years, a very long time. No matter where we are, I'm always going to make you understand that.
Regaining trust doesn't happen overnight, Brian. We both need time to process what's taken place.
I just don't want to lose you. Ever.
You've metamorphed into many stages. I don't know who you are, sometimes. You got a few more months before I shut the door forever.
What are you saying? Helen, stop.
I thought that was good news.
Why would that be good news? You're the best woman I ever had.
I was letting you off the hook in case I never get back to the way I used to feel.
You're not going anywhere. And I'm not, as well, my love. I work hard every day so I can come home and pray you'll want to spend time with me.
You always know what to say, don't you?
When it comes to you. Of course I do.
And our friendship's great. I'm not getting rid of you just yet. So relax.
Whatever the decision you give in the future, I hope you can rise above, put whatever reservations to bed, and behind you.
Why does my mother do this?
It's fine, Helen, I don't mind being here longer than I anticipated. Seeing your gorgeous face and being in the presence of a sexy boss is payment enough.
I never get tired of the compliments. What girl would?
You're amazing. I'm coming in for another one.
Go for it.
My queen. Wow, it's a blessing to be around you.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Love me with everything inside you. That's it. I know you're afraid to give me your heart. Fully. Because I know, I messed up. I'm doing everything to win your love again.
Brian.
Helen.
I'm not going to do this here.
These women need to step up. Stop believing these certain type men are trustworthy. They're just wolves in sheep's clothing.
It's crazy what happened to her.
I understand how it does.
Let people know where you are, share your location with loved ones, take a photo of the person and plate information.
Right. People are mentally unstable and will snap at any time.
It adds up.
Right. Anyone who can't needs to go back to school. Life's too serious out here to be acting foolish.
The investment you and I went in on is doing wonderful numbers.
I knew it would. Andrew had a few inside tips and the financial contribution he made put us in the game heavy.
He's so good to you, Mom. I love him for you.
His money is our money. My money is
your money.
You said it, I didn't. Sounds terrible when we say it out loud. But a woman must think with her brain and not the heart all of the time.
Mom, you are well-rounded and well-established and have just as much as he does. Don't sell yourself short.
How did I raise such a smart, intelligent daughter?
With the help of the two great men you chose.
Yes, I certainly tried. I really did.
Jack Foster's wife.
Who?
Mom.
If we're not in the same money bracket, it's a stretch to remember.
The police chief of this county.
Disgraced police chief, darling. They don't take him seriously there. He's a useless prop.
I knew who she was right away. I'm sure the others did too.
Oh yes, I see her face in my mind now. That ridiculous woman who's going around town bad-mouthing the Goldmans. They really should be taking accountability for their overall inadequacy and bad marriage.
Exactly.
What's her name?
Karen. Yes.
What happened?
She came to my support group Monday. And when I tell you she was completely unraveled from the moment she walked in, is an understatement.
In front of all those people. I'd have more dignity than that even if I was going to spill my heart out.
I wonder why she came to my group. There are others offering the same support.
You're my daughter. You're the best out here in these streets, honey.
True indeed, Mother. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I get these qualities from you.
You better believe it. How are things with construction guy?
Mom. He has a name finally. It's Brian.
I love and support her, you know that, but please give me more strength.
I'm a full-grown woman, Mother. I make my own decisions.
Fell back in love, have we?
We're taking it slow.
I don't want my only daughter buying dreams from a lifetime of potential.
When it comes to my life, why can't you trust me?
I do.
You don't.
Stop right there. Roth. Steen. Your problem is your self-indulgence is stifling. And your lack of commitment is killing you. My father's company bailed yours out when yours had an unsustainable debt you simply could not satisfy. And the ruling black elders are a tribe you can't possibly understand. I think you better watch how you speak to me. Either you take off now, or be grounded for the rest of your life. Impossible for you. Do you hear yourself? Normally, those values translate to leverage, meaning actual money you can borrow from the bank that you're doing business with. If you don't know this, what are you doing? I'm not going to take no for an answer. And it has no influence on my business sense. I'm going to fry you with no cooking oil or a pan to recover. And you know what this means, don't you? Since you want to fuck with me, you're liable to be on every front page paper in the country. Sarah, is that what you want to hear? Lies? Age, experience, knowledge and wealth is what separates you and me. Night and day. Play ball the right way in the big league, or go home. No two ways about this. Andrew Welsh.
Goldberg.
Locked and loaded. Have a seat.
I'll stand, thank you.
Let me guess. Spare change is what you need.
Not quite, but you're in the ballpark of why I'm here.
What brings you to these affluent neck of the woods, Andrew?
Well, I don't see no reason why this meeting has to be contentious. I was in the neighborhood. Decided to stop in there. Your wife's boutique is the talk of the town. I was impressed. You must be proud of her accomplishments.
Did you find something in your size?
I wasn't looking to buy, but Jasmine made certain I purchased quite a few garments for my wife.
Making money. That's what makes me proud.
It's public news. You never let us forget.
It's called marketing. My wife. She's the equivalent of me. I'm a businessman. Did you come to discuss fashion and pocket watch? I should hope not.
I'm here to reclaim what you're trying to swindle me out of, and don't try to deny it.
Humor me. On the formalities.
My name. My reputation. Yeah.
What? What does that have to do with me?
You've been going around kicking dirt on my hard work. It took years to build what my wife and I have established.
I take it Douglas Dumas put these absurd ideas in your head.
It's the truth. We have strong ties.
You do realize he's becoming more senile and is in no shape to be relied on for testimony.
And you're out of line pointing fingers at me and the woman I love. I refuse to be disgraced behind frivolous accusations.
Calm the fuck down. Or I will have security kick a mud hole in you so high, you will think your saving grace Jesus and the disciples live 2 doors down.
But it's not heaven you're going, is it, Richard?
Doesn't matter. We're talking about you visiting your white lord, not mine. I am the God made in a phenomenal, unduplicated image.
Look, you must be crazy if you think I'm going to let you affect our coins by bad-mouthing us around town.
Has he paid you yet? Or are you still chasing those particular coins? That's what's going around town.
Douglas and I may have our differences, but he knows I did not set him up. You did. Time to face the music. Your character's flawed beyond repair. Yeah. You gained everything and lost your soul at the same time. But it doesn't give you the right to mess with my family's lifestyle.
Correction. You don't have a lifestyle. You're not living. You're surviving.
How's the inevitable incarceration investigation going?
Swimmingly.
Interesting.
No. Andrew. Welsh. What's interesting is to be a boss, you have to be in control at all times. Clearly, that's been lost on you. And I don't give a shit what you think has happened, or going to happen.
If and when they find out you have financial dealings kept off the books, and something to do with those murders, it won't be good for you.
You're a beta male. So, it's right up your alley to sound feminine and foolish.
When your back's against the wall, you learn the law faster than a wild stallion running wild. After he received a buckshot in his ass. Yeah. The media keeps tabs on your whereabouts. Privacy is a thing of the past for you.
Sometimes you don't always believe what you say, but you throw it out there to see if they bite. The media fits that category. I say what I need to get shit done. Trust me, I know how those money-hungry snakes operate. So don't be an idiot, go back to Douglas. Or whoever you need. Get new information, or you'll be sorry. Like Jack, Foster, and Beale, Morgan.
You're not going to terrorize me with your insults of weaponry. I got big people in high places, so back off.
I'm the one in those high places, Andrew. All roads lead to me.
So what? I'm not shaken by this. You don't run everything.
Just about.
You don't.
Keep telling yourself lies. This only hinders you.
And what difference does it make where I got the information? You're scrupulous, Richard.
It doesn't. If you want to listen to nonsense, make low-budget pictures with a comical woman for the rest of your life. That's your problem.
Now you listen here, don't insult my wife. You wouldn't like if I did the same.
Bad. For your health.
I should.
Jasmine's a perfect 10, across the board. Turn around. Open the door. Exit.